Hey everybody, it's Alan, and I hope you are doing well. It's time for us to revisit one of my favorite sort of hidden gem supergroups. It's the band Storyville out of Austin, Texas, featuring the rhythm section for Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble, Chrislayton and Tommy Shannon on drums and bass respectively. And then you add in studio wonder Mr. David Grissom, phenomenal guitar player and singer in David Holt, and of course lead vocals by the great Malford Milligan, and you get Storyville performing a song called Solid Ground.
She knocks me to my knees. As I smile problems, I see what I can see. Yes, the saints call me, the oceans call me too. With arms spread wide, I come to welcome you. I can see my world from another place. I can see my world way out in space. She moves the water with the very name. Just a glance at you and girl, I'm not the same. In every story, a reason can be found. A judge and jury by gravity they're bound. I can see my world from another place. I can see my world way out in space. I can see my world from another place. I can see my world. I just wanna be there, down on solid ground. I just wanna be there, down on solid ground. I just wanna be there, down on solid ground. I'd rather be there bound. Maybe the ocean can swallow all the world. The earth in motion, all the stories I could tell. Talking to angels, speaking so profound. They all can hear you, such a lovely sound. As the moon rises, she knocks me to my knees. As I smile, bro, I see what I can see. Yes, the saints call me, the oceans call me too. With arms spread wide, I come to welcome you. I can see my world from another place. I can see my world way out in space. I can see my world from another place. I can see my world. I just wanna be there, down on solid ground. I just wanna be there, down on solid ground. I just wanna be there, down on solid ground. I just wanna be there, be there, be there, be there, be there.
For me, Storyville is one of those if you know groups. And what I mean by that is if you knew about them when they were first around, you still love them to this very day. And you kind of feel like you're in on a little bit of a secret because it's not a band with any massive notoriety or world acclaim. It just isn't. And not that it shouldn't have been, it never really got the push by the record label, push by whatever, There were some really, really, really great songs on the second and third album, in my opinion. I haven't listened to the first album in a long time, so I'm not going to speak to that one. But the second and third album really, really stand out to me. And again, I bet you there are a lot of people who'd be surprised they had at least 3 records. They had a great live performance. One of my favorite performances on Austin City Limits was the band Storyville. And then, I wish that I knew a time when they would actually get back together and play again. I think it would be absolutely fantastic. I don't know if they ever will. I don't know if they have. I don't think I'm going to fly to Texas to go see them either, but it'd be really cool to capture a little bit of a moment for myself and listen to a band that I've admired for years since Stevie passed away. Groups like the Archangels and then Storyville following the Archangels were really sort of this long-lasting connection to the brilliance of Stevie Ray Vaughan's band. And although they have a very different sound than the classic straightforward blues drive that Stevie Ray Vaughan had, they still maintain that groove that you can hear throughout SRV's catalog. And that's because it's the same 2 guys. It's Chris Layton and Tommy Shannon doing what they do. Then you add to that the musical talents of David Holt and David Grissom, that amazing voice of Malford Milligan, and you really get something pretty special. But again, because they're not that big name super group, they're not widely advertised, you don't hear anything about them. I'll guarantee you that most people watching this channel didn't even know they exist. But if you knew, and you really were an admirer. And again, it's a group that I wish had a little bit more notoriety, but I also kind of appreciate the fact that to me, it's very much a hidden gem that every once in a while I'll be playing it at work and I'll have people come up to me going, who's that? That's really good. Who is that? I'm like, that's Storyville. Who's Storyville? And then I get to tell them the story, and it's pretty cool. Those are fun moments. I love those moments. Anyway, with that said, hope you enjoyed that. Please feel free to leave a comment. We can talk about it further. Just know that I appreciate all of you, and I wish you well.